Hi, Michael from Happy Chiropractic here. Today I want to discuss detox, food detox or a life detox. Doing something that's not necessarily the same thing you regularly do, but for a short period of time to try to detoxify the body. And look, I'm the first person to admit that I get really confused about all the different diets out there. There are diets such as low-fat diet, diets such as high-fat diets, diets such as no-meat diets, diets such as high-meat diets. And it's really confusing for, I think, the average person, and it's very confusing for me as well. And you often don't know where to start if you are thinking about the dietary aspects of your life. And look, when I talk about what I'm going to talk about, it's with the utmost respect for people that follow a particular dietary paradigm or philosophy, because all kudos to you, hats off to you, because the dedication to follow something through and sort of run your life through that philosophy, it is no mean feat. It's a hard thing to do, so I do pay the utmost respect to people that do that. Recently, in my experience, I decided to do a detox for 1 week. I do like eating meat. I do like having an alcoholic drink, not much, but occasionally. I do definitely like having a coffee, again, not much, but occasionally. And for my detox, it was no alcohol, no meat, no dairy, no coffee, obviously no tobacco, which wasn't an issue because I don't smoke. And that was for a period of 7 days. Plus, I was also taking a herbal formula. And I must admit, I felt physically really good. I felt initially not so good. I had a lot of headaches. I felt a little bit fatigued, and that was probably the second day into the 7. And then by about day 3, 4, 5, I was feeling at my best. I was feeling quite energized. I was definitely feeling that I was lighter. I didn't weigh less, but I just felt lighter within me. Elimination was also something I really noticed a difference with, and without getting into those details, a difference that I would deem as positive. But one thing that I really think is important to consider when we are following a strict dietary protocol is the impact that it has beyond just our physical body. Because the one thing that I do think happened to me is that I was invited to a couple of different things through that period, through that 7-day period, that I said no to. And that's all fine because it was just for 7 days and there's many more opportunities. But if it was a philosophy that I was leading over an extended period of time, it did make me think that there's the potential social impact of not being able to join with people at various times and activities based around the lack of options that may be present that would fit the paradigm that I was following. It did mean that I missed out on a couple of social occasions, and as I said, I was happy to do that, but it did make my mind sort of tick over and think about the more holistic implications of strictly following a dietary paradigm. Holistic meaning into your social life, your family life, not just how your gut, lungs, heart, etc. are functioning. I also will admit that I was starting to crave meat and that texture of some animal protein towards the end of the week. But I managed to get through the week fine, but I was starting to crave it. That's probably just because for the first time in my life I'd done this, and I'd never really had a period or that length of time without eating animal protein, other than probably when I was a baby. So it's a great thing to do. I'd do it again in a heartbeat, not regularly, but I'll do it again in a heartbeat. In fact, I will do it again in a heartbeat, or down the track, I should say. But it really made me think over people that are strongly leading a philosophy, a food-led philosophy with their life, and wondering just how much they feel it might implicate into their life on a holistic overall nature, not just in terms of their digestive system and their heart and their lungs and their physical body. That's just my thoughts. I'm glad to share them with you, and I hope you found this interesting wherever you are on your food journey. Thanks for watching.